A good tour to discover the various cottage industries like fish sauce making, wine/liquor making using myrtle, various other places like the Buddha Temple, the coconut prison, quite heart-rendering, but good reminder on the terrors of war and how the POWs are treated so horrifically, and a visit to Sunset Town. It was a big group of more than 30 ppl, so we had a big bus to travel around Phu Quoc. I was picked up on the main road by 9:15 am and dropped off before 6 pm. We did everything on the itinerary as planned. There was enough time at each stop, maybe another 10 minutes at the temple would have been good, but considering how many places visited, it was understandable that time is limited per stop. This is the cheapest and fastest way to sightsee Phu Quoc. Highly recommend. It is recommended to join this one-day short tour group. The schedule includes attractions one after another and is very tight. But the content of the visit is interesting. The area is best known for its crops and seafood, pearls and shell products. Of course, buy some to make souvenirs. The tour guide and driver are very friendly. Travel agency staff are proficient in English. At White Beach, restaurant prices are of course slightly higher than elsewhere. Lunch is paid for by yourself. The last stop is Sunset Town and Fish Sauce Factory. I myself gave early notice to leave the group in Sunset Town. It's also quite nice to stay there. Bus Binbus number 17 has a bus stop near the meeting point of John Tour Travel. Pickup on time and great communication about pickup from tour guide, very entertaining and lots of information, air-conditioned bus and very reasonable price for what we saw. Pearl Farm, Pepper Farm, Silk Factory, Sim Wine, Pagoda, Beach Visit, Fish Sauce Factory, South of Island Tour by cable cars, which is a very modern part of Island, very Italian. We also visited the prison, which was a harsh reality of a really awful time in the history of Vietnam. Back to hotel by 5 p.m. to see sunset. The tour guide will contact you to pick you up at the hotel. But many guests did not have the correct time, which caused the tour to pick up guests and start late. But in general, it's okay, convenient for large groups without transportation, suitable for families with older people. Suggestion: the lunch and rest time at Sao Beach is boring and long, for me alone. Some people find resting unnecessary because it's too boring. Anyway, it's okay compared to the price. The tour guide is hot. Love. After going to several theme parks in Phu Quoc Island, it is best to sign up for this kind of local one-day group tour. It is best to go to the small attractions in one go. The shopping place is just to take everyone there. If everyone is not interested, they will leave immediately. No force to shop without wasting time, so you can go to so many places at once. Pearl Farm, Simberry Winery, Pepper Farm, Fish Sauce Factory, Quoc Pagoda, actually a temple, Sao Beach, Coconut Prison, Sunset Town. Although the accessories in Pearl Farm are much more expensive than outside, but the style is much better and more, which is acceptable to the consumption level of foreigners, but I still bought cheap ones in the urban area. Smiley face emoji. Sao Beach is known as Phu Quoc Island. The most beautiful beach really deserves its name. Although the sand is very fine, it is already an overdeveloped commercial tourist area. A lot of things are placed on the beach and in the sea. The itinerary was tight that day, and I stayed here for about 1.5 to 2 hours even for lunch. The tour guide asked if he wanted to book a seafood meal for us. Although I learned that it was expensive and unpalatable on the internet, I guess the restaurants there are the same, and it is also economical. I looked around by myself, so I ordered seafood. Even though I was mentally prepared, the result was worse than expected. Embarrassed smiley face emoji. I thought I didn't have much time to swim after lunch, so I didn't bring a swimsuit, but it was too bad. Everyone ate a little and then stopped. Go into the water and stay in the restaurant in a daze. Coconut Prison is unexpectedly interesting. There are many stories to listen to, and you can learn more about Vietnam. All in all, although many scenic spots are boring, but because you don't have much time to stay, it's good to go and see them. After all, if you travel independently, you won't deliberately take a car to these scattered small scenic spots, so find a one-day group to visit them once. It is the best. Someone explains Vietnamese culture, and the tour fee is also very cheap. Smiley face emoji.